Hey sis, how was mom? You went to her house today, right? She still needs more time. But she tried to act cheerful. I thought it was something like that. I also thought she seemed to put on a brave face when I called her today. It's been less than a week since Dad's funeral. It can't be helped. Well, you're right. Father was so healthy, but suddenly he found sick. He passed away so quickly. It's sad, but I don't feel it yet. I feel the same way. I can't believe he's gone. I know, but I don't know. I know, right? But I'm worried about Mom. She's spending so much time alone at home when she's so scared, right? But I have work in childcare. It's not good to say we need to help each other in these situations. I'll ask my husband to take care of the house a little more, and I'll go to my parents' house. That would make it harder for you, wouldn't it? But it's hard for you to go to parents' house, isn't it? I have to go. Actually, I'm thinking about something. What's on your mind? I'm thinking to live with Mom. Really? Isn't it quite too far away from your husband's workplace? If he commutes from my parents' house, it would take about 2 hours, right? What are you talking about? We'll move out after he quit my job. He'd get a job near my parents' house. What? You're going to ask him to quit his job for us? I think that's too much to ask. He has been thinking about changing jobs, so it's convenient for me too. Is that so? So is he agreed to live together too? He said yes right away. I'm a terrible cook. He was happy to finally have a decent meal. But I don't think it's easy to live together. Even the rhythm of life is different, and both sides have to take care of each other, don't they? Don't worry about it. Daniel doesn't care about that. But I'm sure Mom does. She's the type of person who pays extra attention. But I'm her daughter, so... You are, but I think he is different. Even though we become a family, he only met a few times. If I were a mom, I'd be a little confused. If Mom is okay with it, then it's fine, right? Well, yeah, but... You know, when I called her today, Mom was pretty much on board with the idea. You've already talked to her? I didn't serious about it and like it casually. Maybe she thinks I'm joking. Maybe she does. But she's saying that she cannot stay desperate forever and that it might be nice to have a change in environment. I'm sure that she will be lonely by herself. That may be true, but... Well, I can't say anything about it. I mean, you and Mom are the ones who say living together. Yes, we will discuss it between us. But I'm surprised you don't think about moving in with her. Well, I didn't think about living together. I was thinking of a multi-generational house or living in a neighborhood at least. It would be more stress-free, right? It might take time to get used to it at first. But I'm sure we would get used to it eventually. You're just as caring as a mom, aren't you, sis? I think you just don't care too much. I wish you could call me generous. But I can't believe you care so much about Mom. You've grown up, haven't you? Well, I'm 30 now. I'm grown up. We were arguing just recently. That was a few years ago, right? We're not like that anymore. Yes, we are. I guess marriage has settled us down. I guess so. So leave it to me this time. I'll take your Mom. Love's Mom. Is everything going well? Yes, everything is fine and we're having a good time. She cooks me delicious meals every day. Hey, don't make Mom do all the housework, okay? I know. But I think she should keep herself busy for now. It's easier to forget about things when she's busy. Maybe. You're right, but... Oh yeah. What about the inheritance? Aren't you going to discuss it? I think she said we'll discuss it after 49th day memorial service. That's almost there. Why didn't she do it sooner? Dad has siblings. You know, if we talk about money too early, some people think that's not a good idea. I see. Like Dad's sister, Aunt Zoe? I didn't say anything. I don't like her. She's pricky and not nice at all. She used to make you cry too. I don't even want to remember that. I only finished my housework and played with you. She used to yell at me for being stupid and playing around instead of studying. To be honest, I'm not very good with her either. But then, isn't it creepy that she's going after a fortune? I wouldn't call her creepy, but, well, I guess a lot is going on. It seems Dad was taken care of by Aunt Zoe. I wouldn't want anything to do with someone like that. She's a big sister for Dad. He's got things we don't know about. But I wonder if Mom is okay. Aunt Zoe is so bossy and seems to hold back on talking about a legacy. I'll have to protect her. Not too much. We just have to follow the law. Oh, sorry. I should get back to work. Okay. Well, take care, Mom. You can talk to me if you have any question about living together. Hey, what's going on? Oh, Mom, did she go there after all? What do you mean after all? Hey, is it true what Mom said? Did you tell her that get out of that way, disturbing old lady, and then kick her out? Because it's really disturbing. What? She interferes with us in all kinds of ways. She said if we argued, she would have to end our cohabitation, you know? Well, she has no idea why we live together and what we're doing for her. Because Daniel doesn't work, right? I don't think he'll find a job anytime soon. He wasn't even looking for a job, was he? Maybe I could give him a little break, right? Maybe if you had some extra money. You said you wouldn't even pay for your living expenses, right? Then I guess it's no wonder your mother is complaining. We live in my parents' house and we live together with them, so why should we pay for it? What? Usually, no one wants to live with an old person, right? But we live in with her. She should be grateful. You suggested to Mom living together with you, didn't you? Mom didn't ask you to live with. Even so, Mom decided to live with me, wasn't she? Why are you blaming us? What? Are you seriously saying that? Oh yeah, I just had a great idea. We'll take the house so you can help Mom. What? We discussed it at the legacy meeting the other day. You know, you and I had almost nothing to get from it, right? Well, but Mom is kind of like Dad's legacy somehow, right? He left her behind. So now we have half of Dad's legacy. I get a house, you get a Mom. That's how it's going to work out, right? I see. That's great, thanks. What? Is this the part where I make you happy? But, well, you're happy with it. Yes, if Mom come, I'd be more than happy. So, you don't want the house? It's a big place. I could sell it for a lot. And you said you don't want to live together, right? I would definitely prefer Mom over the house. To be frank, their house isn't even worth nothing comparing to Mom's. The done deal then. Tell Mom that. Give me the paperwork as soon as possible. I'll decide what to do with it, depending on the price. What do you mean? If it sells for more than I expected, I'll sell it right away. So I thought I'd play around with it for a while and live with it. You know, if I go overseas where the cost of living is lower, it costs less than living here, right? I'm thinking of taking a vacation with Daniel. You're too optimistic. We love our freedom. Do whatever you want and I don't care what happens to you. If you ask for help later, I won't do anything. It's okay. I will get the money. Don't tell me you want the house later, sister. If you beg me, I will never give it to you. I will never give it to you. Hey sis, Aunt Zoe moved into our house. I see. What do you mean by I see? Do you know anything about it? Aunt Zoe said that this house is hers. That's right. What? My parents' house was half of Aunt Zoe's property. What? I don't get it. What's going on? Technically, the land belongs to Aunt. Dad built the house. What? Aunt Zoe used to be a very rich woman. She lent the land to Dad when he was newly married. And? You see, Dad's inheritance was not as much as you thought, right? Even Mom didn't get much. So I'm sure Aunt Zoe wanted a house too. But it's too late for that. It was my dad who built the house. The house doesn't belong to Aunt Zoe, right? That's right, but Dad borrowed some money when he built the house. The other day, she came to me with an IOU and wanted Mom to give her the house. What's that? She didn't say anything during the inheritance discussion. Aunt Zoe only had a soft side for Dad, right? She was still pretty depressed when she talked. I think she finally got over it a bit and went back to being the usual obnoxious Aunt Zoe, didn't she? Because her brother's father passed away. I guess she wanted to get rid of Mom and make it her own. Isn't that too selfish? Can you say that? That's exactly what you did to Mom. Hey, what should I do in this case? Can I kick Aunt Zoe out too? Why don't you pay her back the money that borrowed from her instead? Where do I have that kind of money? Then it will be difficult, right? Instead of giving up the house, Mom was supposed to have paid off the debt. I don't get it. Do something about it. My aunt told me to be her housekeeper, and she wants me to pay rent if we are going to live in a house. Well, there's nothing wrong with it. Aunt Zoe is taking over the house. You said you'd give it to me. I said I didn't want the house. Do something about Aunt Zoe now. You don't care what happens to your parents' house? It's not my parents' house anymore. Where Mom is like my parents' home. Get along with Aunt Zoe. How can I be nice to someone like that? You know, she's that kind of person who used to bully Mom around and make her temporarily neurotic. If we live with her, we'll go crazy. You kicked Mom out, so you should be fine. I can't have a conversation with that person. She's that kind of person who'll do whatever she thinks is right. She won't listen to anybody. I'm sure it's the same with you. You've been playing around, not working all the time. When you ran out of money, you did steal from your parents' house. In addition, you suddenly reported that you got married and borrowed money on some occasions from your parents after the marriage, didn't you? I was going through a lot at the time. And then you kicked Mom out of the house and tried to take over. You and Aunt Zoe are of the same kind in my opinion. Don't put me in the same category as that woman. Yeah, you're right. Aunt Zoe had some personality issues, but she wasn't in debt or anything. She was kind to her brother's father. She's not the kind of person who would kick out her parents. What should I do? How can I get my parents' house back from her? I have no idea. Sis, help me. We're sisters. You're worse than Aunt Zoe. You won't help your sister. I told you, didn't I? I don't care what happens to you. Things were different then. It doesn't matter. Mom and I won't get involved in my parents' affairs anymore. If you can give up, go ahead and fight Aunt Zoe. Actually, Daniel doesn't work at all. He gets a job and quits right away and repeats it over and over again. That's why we don't have any money. If we don't have a place to live, we'll be in real trouble. Even if that's the case, it's none of my business. You moved in with Mom on your terms and kicked her out on your terms. I wouldn't help someone who wanted to sell the house and play with the money. I'm sorry. I'll apologize to Mom too. Please help me. We don't have the money to move out. Why don't you both work and save up? You shouldn't have moved in to live with mom in the first place. That's your punishment for trying to take over their house. Sis, please. Please lend me some money. Just a little. I really can't live with Aunt Zoe. I won't give you a penny of my inheritance. You don't need my help either. You said that first, didn't you? That's why I won't do anything. You're not family anymore. Please take care of Aunt Zoe and Dad's negative legacy. Since then, my sister has been living with Aunt Zoe and she seems to be working her like a slave every day. Furthermore, her husband, Daniel, got tired of living with Aunt Zoe. He met a girlfriend outside and left home. My sister is currently in the process of discussing her divorce with Daniel and being treated by Aunt Zoe at home. She seems to be quite a wreck, both mentally and physically. However, there is nothing I can do to help her. She has asked for our help many times, but neither Mom nor I have any intention of helping her. I hope that she regrets what she deserved and sorry for what she has done. And my mom lived with my family for a while. After everything settled down, she rented a room to live alone in an apartment near my house. I think she misses her husband, but she's believed to be free from Aunt Zoe. Me and Mom, we eat together a couple times a week and also go out for little trips sometimes. We spend peaceful days together and make lots of happy memories to make my mom miss him a little less. I want to support her in her relaxed retirement.
Get armed and cover yourself right now. It's not safe there. What? Hana is on her way to your hospital. What do you mean? You mean your sister? Yes, that's right. She seemed like out of control. I can't let anything bad happen to you, so hide now. But I'm on an IV, and even if I want to hide, where should I? I'm in a hospital. Is there anything you can hide with an IV attached? She knows you're in the internal medicine ward, so maybe not on the 7th floor, but in the bathroom on another floor. Okay, I'll try. But I can't get armed. I think she has a knife. Can you find anything? No way. It's hard enough just to hide. A pot lid. Anything. There's no way I have that when I'm in the hospital. Then there should be an urinal or something. That's impossible. I thought Hana is a quiet and nice girl. What happened to her? You just don't know. She's a psycho. She kills creatures without any hesitation. That's why this situation isn't good. What? I've seen her enjoying smashing cockroaches with a smile on her face so many times. But I'm not a cockroach. I told her you're hospitalized again, and she said she's gotta do it quickly. Do what? You know, you inherit 60 million and a luxury apartment from your father as his estate. Yes, I did. What about it? Hana is after your father's inheritance. Well, she doesn't have a right to inherit them because she's my sister-in-law. Yeah, I know, but if something happens to you while you're in the hospital, she said she wants to inherit it as your sister-in-law too. What something? There's no way. Yeah, but I heard that about 1,000 people who have asthma lose their lives every year. Your doctor told me when you got hospitalized. It's true that my asthma is kind of serious, so I shouldn't push myself too hard, but that can't be a reason to be attacked. You're right. It's just that you get hospitalized a lot. So Hana thinks it's a matter of time. I thought she was so nice. I can't believe she said that. I know, I was shocked too. Hana is trying to make you write a will and get the inheritance for her. That's horrible. I'm sorry, my sister is such a horrific person. I'm surprised too. It's not your fault. They say a big amount of money changes people. I guess it's true. It is indeed. Listen. If she contacts you, don't stimulate her. I'm afraid she'll get upset. Okay. I'll be there as soon as possible. Okay, please hurry. I left my room like you said, and I'm not feeling well. Maybe because I moved suddenly. Really? Are you okay? I might have another seizure. What should I do? Should I explain the situation to the nurse and ask for help? No. That might let Hana know where you are at. Hold it right there. I see. But I'm having a hard time breathing. What should I do? Hang in there until I get there. Until then, don't get seen by anyone. Okay, Rory. Please hurry. I will. By the way, where are you hiding? Sydney? Hello? Sydney, answer me. My name is Sydney. I am 33 years old. I married Roy 3 years ago and we are living a happy married life. Right before I got married, I got diagnosed with asthma. I am controlling it with medication. But between the seasons, or when I get tired, it tends to flare up. I've been taking care of my father since he collapsed a year ago, and it's causing a stress, which leads to asthma attacks frequently. This is the third time I'm hospitalized within a year. Every time I get hospitalized, I get my husband worried. But my father, who I took a good care of, passed away. Without a break, I had a lot of things to do, such as funeral and estate procedures. After it was all over, I had another seizure, and I've got hospitalized. Maybe I was relieved by going through the event and that caused the seizure. About Hannah, she's so nice. She's quiet and a caring person. While my father was in the hospital, she visited him a lot. And at his funeral, she took a lead to help me. As an only child, I felt as if I had a real sister. I was very happy about it. I had no idea that she was after my father's inheritance. I hid with an IV attached, trying not to be noticed by anyone, fighting with the fear that I might have a seizure. Sydney, where are you now? I heard you were hospitalized, so I came to visit you. Hannah, you are here? Are you okay? The nurses are looking for you. If you're feeling sick somewhere, I'll come for you. Where are you now? No, I'm fine. I'm just taking a walk. I see. That's good to hear. I'm sorry that you're hospitalized again. But if you're taking a walk, I guess you're doing better. So that's good. Thank you. Are you coming back to your room soon? Why? I wonder if I can see you since I came all this way. Besides, I brought some things with me. I'm sorry, I'd like to stay out a little longer. Maybe not today. Are you outside at the hospital courtyard? Well, yeah. I heard the courtyard is not crowded and quiet. I'll come to you. But I want to take some time myself. I see. So I'll see you later. Also, the nurses want you to come back to take a temperature. I will later. Are you really okay? What? Yes. It's been a tough time since your father passed away. I'm sure you're just tired. Thank you for coming. Thank you for helping me out at the funeral. No, I didn't do anything. So, have you finished all the inheritance procedures? What? Why do you know about that? We talked about it. You said that it's not only cash but also an apartment, so there's a lot of work to do, like changing ownership and everything. Did I really say that? I'm envious that you have 60 million in cash and a luxury apartment. I've already gone through all the formalities. I see. Then it's just in time. Just in time for what? Actually, there's something I would like to ask you. Can we meet just for a little bit? I brought you some apples. They're delicious. I know you like them. I have a knife too. No, absolutely not. What? I'm sorry, what is it? Would you tell me by WhatsApp? Okay, sure. But I just came to the courtyard and I don't see you. Why did you come to the courtyard? I really wanted to be alone with you. I'm going to the kiosk. Then I'll go there now. No, stay there. Stay there. What? Why? Hey, what's the favor? It's about the apartment that you inherited. The apartment? Yes. I was wondering if you could let me live there. What are you talking about? No, you can't. You're my sister-in-law. Yes, I know I'm asking too much. You can't do that. Please, I'm in trouble. In trouble? But that has nothing to do with me, right? But you and my brother have a house to live. So no one is living there, right? No, but I inherited that apartment from my father. Could it be... Are you two moving to the apartment? No, but I can't let you live there. Can you please reconsider? Actually, I want to see you in person and talk about it right now. I have something else important to talk about. You might hate me though. Did you just go back to your room? No, I didn't. Anyway, I said no. So it's a no. But it's very important. I'm not seeing you. Don't visit me anymore. Oh, isn't that you who just got on the elevator? What? The shawl on your shoulder. It's the one I gave you before, right? Yeah. I knew it. You're on the 5th floor, right? I'll take the elevator too. No, don't. Please don't come. Sydney, what's wrong? I know what you're up to. Even if you're my sister-in-law, you don't have a right to inherit. Sydney, are you okay? Are you safe? Yeah, I'm fine. Did Hannah come to the hospital? She did, but I was hiding, so I'm fine. So, she didn't find you? No, she didn't. That's good. I was worried if anything would happen to you. Roy, you took a long time. It should be about 30 minutes from your office. I'm sorry, I was out of town for a meeting today, so it took me some time to come back. Plus, the train stopped on the way because of an accident. I see. Are you feeling okay? I'm fine now. Where are you hiding? I can't tell you right now. Why? Hannah might still be in the hospital. I'm running around so that she won't find me. What? She is still there? She said that she went home, but how can I trust that? You're right. She might be somewhere still. You should be careful. Okay, stay there until I get there. So, what did she say to you on WhatsApp? She talked about the apartment. She said she wants to live there. She also said that she has something else to tell me and wanted to see me in person. I knew it. So you were right about her. She's trying to get a right to own the apartment. And 60 million in cash. And for that, she's trying to make me write a will. I'm sorry. I explained many times that she has no rights now. She always jumps into a wrong conclusion. This time, even brought a knife. Hey, if she has a knife, we should call the police. But I don't know if I want to hand over my sister to the police. You don't care if I get attacked? It will cause a trouble to the hospital. I can't do this anymore. I've been running around for so long. I'm having a hard time breathing. I can barely stand up. Just bear with me a little longer. Please ask people at the hospital to help me. Ask them to get Hannah. No, wait a minute. I have a better idea. What? Hannah wants a right of the apartment. So let's change it to my name while we're at it. Why? It's her. Even if she didn't get it today, she will keep coming back to you. Maybe a lot. She wants to get it done quickly. Because she knows if anything happens to you, she would lose the possibility to get it right. You're right. So let's change it to my name. So that she can't bother us anymore. You're changing the ownership of the apartment and transfer the 60 million in your bank account to mine. So Hannah can't touch it anymore. You don't have to go that far. I'm trying to protect you. That way, she will stop trying to attack you. Yeah. But I can't do the procedure since I'm hospitalized. It'll be okay. Actually, I stopped by the house and picked up all the paperwork, your bank account and everything, so we can get on it right away. I see. You're brilliant. I can't believe that you thought of me so much. I just got here. Where should I go? Okay. I'm heading to the restaurant on the 3rd floor, so meet me there. Restaurant? I'm hungry after running around, and it should be safe if I'm with you. Got it. I'll be there right now. Hey, where are you now? Huh? Where are you? Why aren't you at the restaurant? I went there and found Hannah, my dad, and my mom. Why are they here? I thought maybe your parents would convince her. So I called them. You called them? I thought it's better than police. Well, yeah. Hey, I want you to talk to Hannah. With your parents. Well, please. But I'd rather be with you. I'm worried about you. Worried? Worried about what? Well, your safety, your asthma. I'm already back in my room, so I don't need your worry. What? You made your wife running around the hospital when she's sick, and I almost had a seizure because of that, and you're worried about me now? The doctor was so mad with me and said I have to stay in bed for a while. I might have to stay at the hospital even longer. I was just getting better. What are you going to do about it? Oh, you seem to be fine. You have that much energy to get angry, don't you? What? If I were fine, I wouldn't be here. I'm so over with you. What's with Hannah coming to attack me? You liar. What? I didn't lie. She really said that she wants to live in your apartment. That's because she's about to get married. And her fiancé works nearby. So she wants to rent my apartment and pay the rent. Huh? Was that what she said to me? And you told me that she wants me to write a will for the inheritance? She told me she's jealous of you for 60 million of inheritance. It's true. She just said that. She wasn't trying to make me write a will, like you said. That's not true. She's an evil inside. You're being tricked. Wow, it's actually you who is trying to trick me. What? No. Who do you believe? Your husband or Hannah? I was just trying to protect you from her. I did my best. So, in order to protect me, you're changing the ownership of the apartment and transferring 60 million of the inheritance to your account. That's right. That way she wouldn't be able to touch it anymore. So what were you going to do after that? Well, were you going to dump me and live in the apartment? With all the young girls? Why do you know that? The reason Hannah came to visit me wasn't only about the apartment. It was also about her trying to tell me that her own brother is having an affair. There's no way she knows about it. So the woman is a stripper, huh? I heard you had a thing with her before we got married. It seems like you've broken off the relationship once, but then you started going to her show again recently, and you started seeing her again, right? How does she know about it? So you don't even have an excuse. That woman went to the same school with Hannah. What? That can't be true. Hannah knows the woman's Instagram and told me that she's posting a bunch of pictures of you and her. Hannah talked to her, hiding that she's your brother. And the woman said that you're about to get 60 million and the apartment, so she's going to get married with you and live there. I wonder how my father's inheritance is going to be in your hands. And moreover, how can you live in my apartment? Not even with me, but with another woman? I wonder why such a story is going on. That's strange. Well, Hannah apologized to me, saying you're being such a horrible person. I mean, I just gave in to temptation for a moment. I know you quit your job too. Wait, how do you know? Because I got hospitalized. I contacted your company about medical insurance, and they said you quit, so that was a surprise. Well, if I got the money, why should I work so hard? You know what? The whole inheritance is mine. But we're married, so we share them, right? Okay then, we're not married anymore. What? You mean divorce? No, you can't do that to me. I'm already counting on the money and I'm in debt. I bought her some bags and a car. What? So please don't give me a divorce. No, that's not my debt. But if we get divorced, the half of your inheritance will be mine, huh? Nice try. Heritage is not a subject to property division. Oh, then don't break up with me. I've already talked with your parents about divorce and everything before you got here. I'm tired, so go talk to them. Wait, let's sit and talk about this. There's nothing more to talk about. Come on. Your father is waiting for you in front of the bathroom you're hiding. What? He said he's going to take you home with him, no matter what. No, he's a police officer and holds a shodan in judo. He will know what he's going to do to me if he takes me. I remember you told me your father makes you sit and give you 3 hours of lecture. Oh, and judo lesson as well, right? Oh, come on. He doesn't hold back at all. It's going to be bad. I've had a terrible day too. I've been on the run all day even though I'm sick and in the hospital. It was a total mess. And since you cheated on me, you're paying the rest of the loan we took out for our house. Of course, you're not going to live there anymore though. Please, I don't have any money at all, you know. I'll break up with her, so reconsider about it for me. Don't do this to me. Roy got caught by his father and taken back to his parents' house. He was given a 3-hour lecture and judo lesson. After I was discharged from the hospital, we got divorced. Hannah and my parents-in-law helped me out with all the legal process after that. Of course, I made the woman Roy had a relationship with apologize to me. Roy is now unemployed and in debt. I heard he's working somewhere out of this country for money. Many things have happened. I lost my father and got divorced right after that. I'm going to focus on resting and regaining my health for a while. But strangely enough, after the divorce, I stopped having asthma attacks. I heard that stress can easily induce attacks, so I guess I made the right choice. I still have a good relationship with Hannah. We're going on a vacation together this summer. I'm looking forward to it.